Hey, what?
Jay. Now my computer tripping. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Big Game James, alongside of me, the musicologist A Reed, the buff nerd Jay Stoggs, and you are
Let's
kicking
go.
it in the shop.
I can't hear nothing. Can you hear him? Because I can't, and he's just a talking. Someone just clicked. What's up, Reed?
What's
How you
up?
feeling?
Big Hand.
Hey, and there he goes.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Chop Shop. How y'all doing? This is your boy, man, the musicologist A Reed. As you can see, we had Big Gang. He was in the mix, but I guess his mic wasn't working. Jay Stocks is here, of course. How you doing, Jay?
What up, my
Good.
dude? I'm here, man. I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling wonderful. As Big Game works his way back,
Word.
you know, you guys are here at the Chop Shop. Y'all know how we do it here. Man, it's good to be here. Jay Stocks, A Reed, BGSE Network. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, smash, hit the bell. We're doing big things. We appreciate each and every one of you guys out there listening to us. Excuse me, showing love to us, man. We love it. We love it. We love it. Keep doing that damn thing. Keep adding those comments. Keep doing it all, man, because that's what we do. And I believe Big Game is coming back, but we got to keep the show going.
That's it, man.
You know.
Look, we're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk NBA. We're gonna talk some NFL.
Right.
We got one got to go, and would you rather? So yeah, it's gonna be a good cast. That's what we're gonna do.
Damn good cast.
And you know how we do it in this shop. Protect your neck. But it's all love at the end of the day.
Big Game, are you there?
Do you see me? Can you hear me?
Hey, we just want to make sure we can hear
There
you
you
because
go.
we didn't hear you last
man.
time.
I think my internet company switched over to Reed's, and goddamn, here we go.
That's a running joke from last week. I'm
Oh
not
man,
in it.
can't help it. Hey,
We
but
not we not
hey man,
going there
before we,
today.
did y'all already hey, like, subscribe, smash the bell, all that good shit?
As you can see, it's already down there at the bottom of the ticker, buddy.
All right, cool. Hey man. Anyway, NBA offseason. Big shout out to the Denver Nuggets, man. They won the championship. What are you laughing at, Jay Styles?
I just like to laugh, my guy. I like
Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets win the NBA championship. The offseason started, and y'all know when the offseason starts, so do the rumors
Mm.
and the moves of what everybody think they're gonna see, what they want to see. So
Yes, sir.
one of the first things that popped up today on the internet and everything else, should the New Orleans Pelicans try and trade Zion Williamson? He has played a total of 111 games in 4 seasons. And 4.
Damn.
So I bring it to the shop, y'all. What should the Pelicans do with
who wants it first?
Scandalous man?
Who wants it first?
I mean,
Scandalous.
you knew what you were getting. He's been this dude. So now all of a sudden, you're like, oh, he is that. Nobody wants that contract or that headache. He is injury prone. That is what he is. So, and
Jay,
they're gonna
why
want a
do-
ton for him.
But why does New? Well, no, they're gonna do. Well, they might ask for a lot, but even if you New Orleans, why did you extend him when you did 2 years ago? And he still had been healthy then.
Because
So
who?
now here it
you
is. He
going
has
to
what?
get?
He has 4 years under his belt.
Yeah.
The contract he signed was $125 million contract because that was the most they could sign extend him for when they did it. But it's
Yeah.
just like, we made a joke, I think it was last week on the Chop Shop, or it may have been BGSB, is how can Zion Williamson be a star? He hadn't even been on the court yet. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
still
So
a draw. His name is still a draw some way, somehow. So that's the small reason I would understand why that they would re-sign him. But you have a guy that is just completely injury prone, number one. Number two, the guy doesn't work in the offseason to get himself ready, to get his body ready. I mean, this is probably the one person that I could say is probably worse than AD. Is he lying though? Is he lying? Is Brian lying? No.
No.
He
love
didn't make the sluts, did he? I mean,
he didn't necessarily make them, but he's in there.
Well, the thing is,
in there.
Brian is correct, and A. Reed talked about it on Monday Man Cave about the scandals and stuff.
He's a slut.
He did it to himself. He's, Zion Williamson is doing a lot of things the wrong way right now.
Gone nuts.
Man, I love it.
We try not to get no advertisers on this show this week. Okay,
come on, man. Come on. The Slut Maker. Who would not want to wear a shirt that says that? That's us.
He gonna have a couple. Yeah, he gonna have a couple videos out there. Probably.
The Slut Maker.
That's funny.
Brian, I give you a proceed, bro, because that right there is greatness.
Down and dirty.
That is greatness.
Get down and dirty in the show with the Slut Makers.
Down in Big Easy.
Man. You know what you should put like names or faces on the back, on the front of Slut Makers. Kobe would definitely be on that one.
Come on, man. For one incident, come on, Jay Styles, man. You tripping.
Come on.
Oh, really?
Kobe can't even defend himself right now.
One incident.
Okay.
He said he can't defend himself.
That mean Dirk need to go on that mother lover too.
Hey, put him on. Put him on. Championship of Slut Makers. Love it.
I don't know why, but like it got a ring to it, almost like Noriega and them Drink Champs.
Yes, it's great.
You heard of Drink Champs. Now tune into Slut Makers.
Hey, I'd watch it.
Well, we need to change the
this
name
week.
of something. We might have 3 views.
This week. No, I'm not watching it if it don't say Slut Maker. I'm
Sluts on nuts. Look at the Slut Makers.
Wow. He like saying that.
Sluts on nuts.
Man, look, let's move on from Zion because apparently everyone else has.
Let's honestly be real. He's injury prone. And then it's like he doesn't put in the time, the effort, the work to get himself better, to stay healthy. From what they were saying, he wasn't cool with the staff, with the training staff, nothing like that. Dude didn't want to work out. And I mean, when you got a guy that's just sitting there, I mean, let's just be real. He's been taking their money, man. He's been taking New Orleans money like a thief.
But I don't think he's been idle. I do think though that there are players like in game. I definitely can talk to this. I believe where your frame has to be able to support the type of play that you have. And he's a very explosive player. And like grandmama, but bigger, right? Like Larry Johnson. He's a big dude. There's a lot of work that goes on, knees, joints, back, all that stuff. You're constantly hopping, constantly jumping, constantly running. And I'm not saying that he doesn't work as hard as he probably does. I don't know, but I know this. He's a big guy. There's a lot that's on that frame, and it probably just can't take the beating that has gone through. And yes, he's young, but I mean, look,
Only reason I
Sam
discredit that.
Bowie.
Only reason
Sam
I
Bowie is a
discredit
great
that.
example of that.
Only reason I discredit that is because I look at Shaq.
But Shaq is different. Shaq
And
is
Shaq
different.
Shaq was taller with that frame too.
Yes.
But
Shaq
still,
is
Shaq
different.
worked his ass out. He understood his
Nah,
frame. He understood his size. He still worked his ass out.
but I mean, look at Yao Ming. Yao Ming 7'6", right? He wasn't a slender dude, but knees and microfractures and all that. And science, medicine wasn't what it is today. But dude, when you start looking at these players or those players and that height and that size, man, it's just it wears on the body prematurely. And so I think, to me, I think that's part of the problem. But I agree with you, Reed. He doesn't. To me, he doesn't work well enough to be healthy enough to be a focal point or to be that player that everyone expects to be a number one overall player.
Are you disappointed in what you got from Zion, or did you expect it coming out of Duke?
Yeah, there's some disappointment. Yeah, some disappointment because you had some expectations of what he could possibly be. Because looking at Duke, when he was at Duke, he just seemed such a dominant player. So I can understand why a team would want to take that chance to try to build around him. Sure. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. But as you can see, the dude ain't even played 200 games. Damn, then 150 games. He's been over there for how many years? Nah, bro.
4 years and 111 games. They said, man.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Awful. I mean, that's just...
You stealing my money.
That's barely a
season. You need to go.
Half.
You need to go. But the question is who's gonna take him? I heard maybe New York. I heard he wants to go to New York. But
he can't handle that market, I don't think, dog. They eat his big ass alive, and that's a lot of eating to do.
I don't know. I don't know who's gonna take him.
Could y'all see him surviving that New York market though? Real talk.
No. And again, I think it still comes down to, what are they gonna have to give up to get him? Zion should look like Giannis does to support that frame. He should, but he's not. I don't think he can though, Brian. He's never been that dude that looks like that. And I'm not. I mean, even at Duke, he wasn't that guy. He's a big guy at Duke.
Could he end up being an Antonio Gates and going to the NFL and having a successful career?
At this point, I don't think so.
No, I'm just.
They eat him up alive.
I'm just.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe he can go into boxing. He can fight
Floyd. Floyd always looking for an exhibition fight.
No,
he can fight one of the Paul boys.
He be looking like another Greg
Paul. I don't know.
Got your boy working at the Walmart. Man, all right. Moving on from Zion. Next person I got down here. Coming up now, the Washington Wizards are under new management, and the GM has been given the green light to do what he needs to do. The name that everyone started throwing around, and the guy we talked about before on this show, Bradley Beal. Will the Wizards be willing and wanting to trade Bradley Beal? And y'all know that he does have, he is one of the only people that got a no trade clause worked into his contract when he re-upped in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they're going to be getting some assets to help the build in the future, at this point, Bradley is damn too good of a player. It's almost like he's wasting his opportunity and wasting his abilities in Washington. So expect some team to go out there and really kind of fish that market, really look and see what Washington is asking for. I expect somebody to try to pull the trigger. I heard it might be Miami looking to get into that mix, but I don't see him staying there too much longer.
What sucks is he's got to agree to it, and so that means even depending on whatever the other team offers, if he want to play with that person, he's like, nah, I'm not going there for that because I want to play with them when I get there. He kind of has a lot of control over what goes down, and whatever team you trading to, he still carries that no trade clause with him to that team for the remainder of that contract.
Listen, You can say that it was the Wizards. You can say it was Washington that wanted this. Nah. Bradley said, "Hey, look, new management. I don't know what y'all gonna do. So before it gets crazy around here, yeah, I'm cool with that. I definitely think because they wouldn't even have this conversation if there's a no trade clause in there. I don't think they even have this conversation. They don't put it out there like, hey, you know what? We would be, open to see what's out there. And Bradley's like, yeah, look, go ahead, float it out there. I'm not going to say anything because I'm loyal to Washington. Bull.
So you're not buying the whole he loves the Washington area, wants to stay there, and would
No.
love to finish his career there? You're not
No.
buying all that?
Listen,
Why?
why what?
Why did
Why
he
would
take the
wanna
money?
stay there?
Why did he stay? He did what we talked about Dame doing.
Mhm.
He took the
Yeah.
big payday to get the
Sure
maximum
did.
amount of money and never
Yep.
exercised the thought of going to playing for a contender. He did it to himself.
And that's why I'm like, hey, wherever he goes is whatever. Okay. Hey, whatever. Because you did what you did and you knew, and everyone said, don't stay there. Don't stay there. They are not building a contender. They are not building a team that's going to go to the playoffs. They're not. They went to
They
the playoffs.
tried.
Playoffs.
They got Kuzma and Porzingis.
Playoffs.
You see my face, right?
They got Kuzma and Porzingis. They trying to win.
Man, look.
Nah, bro.
Nah, you ain't trying to win with Kuzma and Porzingis.
No.
Come on, man. We had him here. We know.
The unicorn is ready to go rock, baby.
Man, look. They knew.
The unicorn was goddamn. He wasn't even hurt half the time when he was down here, man.
And that's why Bill is like, this gotta stop. This gotta stop. I gotta get out of here. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
So the Warriors are package for player pool.
Who popped that? Who popped that up there? Who popped that comment up there?
I did. So that was on comments. I know you hit the last two. I'm just saying. To the Warriors in the package for playing pool.
Jordan Poole's value going down.
No,
the Warriors I think would take Bradley Beal. For Clay though, I don't know, because that's another team I got written down here to talk about here in a few seconds. But Bradley Beal,
Boston,
man,
that's Brown in the package.
That's what Kendrick Perkins kept saying today.
He actually, so he's put out that he wants to go to New York.
Who did? Beal?
Yeah. There's rumors that he wants to go to New York, and he's also floated out there Philly. I don't get that one. I don't get.
You still going to a team that ain't really look
right.
Okay, all right, okay.
See, man, this to me, this is why players should not make those decisions.
Well, no, a player can ask for what they want. Management's dumbasses don't need to give into it, and you need to have an agent that can help you out a little bit better, or maybe take the advice that people are trying to give you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, again, you can request all you want. That's like being a parent. You can ask me all day, can I have an ice cream? Can I have an ice cream? Can I have an ice cream? What are we going to say? Did you eat your dinner first? Did you eat your lunch first? Well, no, I just want to know. No, you can't. You can ask for all you want to. Let me tell you what you need. Let me help you.
Jay, do you get the ice cream while you leave them at the track meet, or do you wait till they're back in the car with you?
Dude, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there.
Sorry, no.
As long as they eat their food, I don't care. As long as they eat their food.
When you go get the McDonald's line, you go get one of them Sundays too. Hey, does McDonald's still sell those Sundays? Or they just do the flurries now?
I don't know. I don't really.
They used to have them little 99 cents.
Anyway, well, that's the restaurant you used in reference. We were talking about
I said Whataburger. You said McDonald's.
No. I changed it to Whataburger. You said I'm trying to beat the line to McDonald's. If you don't believe me, go back and look at
Whataburger. Okay, yeah, because I Whataburger all day. I'm a Texas kid.
I'll play it. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get in the line of McDonald's first. I said, you mean that Whataburger line? Anyway, long story short, just
you know what it is. I'm trying to get in the line.
Stay and watch the blowout. God damn it.
Oh, then I'm late to the cast. You're late to the podcast.
That's on Friday.
I'm sitting there cussing y'all out, talking about, see, it's 66 to 7.
Child got track events in the wintertime, summertime, springtime, and at nighttime on a Wednesday.
He got more events than the Met. I don't even understand that, but I guess to be 7. Anyway. Well, hey man, Bill knew this is what people told Bill. He said, hey, I'm gonna do what I want because I'm gonna take the money. You got the money. You got it. You put in no trade clause. You got the money. This is what I don't get too. In the NBA, they're guaranteed contracts. So wherever you go, your contract's guaranteed. Now, they may restructure, they may do some things, but still got to pay you.
But it kind of just gives you the leverage on where they can send you. And that's all it was, I think, more than anything else.
Okay, sure. All right. You don't want to go to Brooklyn. It's a dumpster fire. I get that. You don't want to go to Atlanta. I get that, man. I get it. You want to go to certain places.
Why Atlanta?
Okay, the Clippers. Okay, whatever. What? Oh, Atlanta. Atlanta's good now. Atlanta's good now.
Point.
They're contender. They're contending.
They contended as much as the damn Mavericks did this year.
Oh, well, we were tanking, so we already knew what we were doing.
All right, now blame it on Tank. You're right.
We had the plan. Did you not listen to the post conference?
Y'all secured the 10th pick by cheating. We got you.
No, we played the system. You're upset because y'all didn't play the system.
I give two fucks about the system and what they did. It's all
DJ
good.
Khaled said, you played yourself.
Trae Young, thin hair ass on somewhere else. And
now you got Trae Young, who's a coach career killer.
Mm-hmm. Send his ass on somewhere. Send him to LA to go play with LeBron.
You can't get rid of him.
LeBron said he comes to Dallas.
Man. Y'all need to blow that team up and rebuild, bro. Real talk. With what? Not with Trae Young.
No, that's part of the blow up. They thinking about trying to shop him right now, for real, dog.
I heard that.
They ain't finna do it.
Why won't they do it? They have nothing else to lose. He hadn't done anything in the 5 years he's been there.
Contract. That's why his contract and what they're going to ask for.
He didn't get the extension yet. He's still under the rookie deal, the same deal. He can go.
Man,
it's all Golden State, man.
Which means
Golden State.
Fuck Golden State, man. Anybody ain't going to Golden State.
It ain't even about going to Golden State. The talk came out today that Steve Kerr says that Golden State is not the same team if they lose Draymond Green. And right now the rumor is Draymond Green is going to opt out and test free agency.
To the big D.
That's fine. I mean, he should, because he has worn out his welcome in Golden State.
His welcome. Who said his welcome's worn out?
Think so?
You, because you hate him?
No. Kerr said it affected us this whole season.
But Kerr also said that they can't contend without him. So Kerr wants him there.
Oh man, come on. Kerr is talking outside of his neck. If you're in the locker room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your running back punches your quarterback. Does your running back stay?
The running back gone. He don't even make it to the season. Shit. Let Zeke punch Dak in the jaw last year. Zeke big ass would have been gone. Looking like, you know what I'm saying?
CeeDee Lamb punches Dak. Who goes?
Jerry might excuse it because he does that kind of shit. He's with the fuckery. Well, you know, Dak, you kind of deserve to get punched a little bit by CeeDee, but I'm going to make sure he doesn't do it again.
all those interceptions. We just can't keep having them, and I don't think we can do it anymore.
But
And,
this is my thing, guys. With
what?
the years, Golden State's getting up there in age a little bit. Draymond has had some
A
success.
little bit.
Is he still worth the risk to bring it into your locker room? Like, both of you guys pretty much Mavs fans. Would you want to bring a Draymond Green in to your team? Does he help you guys instantly get better?
Care. I don't care.
That's not the question if you care or not. The question is, can
That's
Draymond make you better?
I don't think so at this point.
With
this team, no.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a guy in there who ain't afraid to get in people's asses, who ain't scared to, confront a motherfucker.
He offers nothing barely anything on the offensive side, other than maybe rebounds. I'll give you that. But see, there you go.
Everybody can't be a scorer if you don't ever have nobody playing defense.
Say is no one wants to play there, which is crazy because everyone was wanting to play
you
there.
Get that from Brian that nobody wants to play in Golden State.
I think they're seeing the writing on the wall. They, like you said, Game, they're aging. And
they still give you a better chance than a lot of the teams in the West or the NBA.
But I think Denver, though, it may sound crazy, but
it does. Before you say it,
not one, not two.
I'd have to see it next season.
As LeBron and D Wade had that guarantee and multiple played out.
Say, man,
hold on.
First of all, you playing in the East. Second of all, the West is the best.
Yes.
The West.
Tupac said that a long time ago.
Hey.
West side be the best side. We know this.
I really mean no one wants to live there specifically. In San Francisco?
But the thing is about the Bay Area is so big, you don't have to live in San Francisco. You can live outside. You can live over to Pleasanton. You can live over in Dublin. You can
live in Oakland.
Nah, you ain't staying in Oaktown. Well, they gentrifying the hell out of Oakland, so there's places you can stay there now too.
Oaktown?
Move on up to the Fremont Hills where MC Hammer used to live, man. It's nice over there.
Man.
Speaking of Oakland, y'all heard about the baseball team?
Yeah.
Man, now that's a question I said I wanted to ask y'all. And we're not done with basketball yet, but since you said it, and they got these boycotts going on. Did you hear about the boycotts they're doing at the Oakland Coliseum Stadium?
Yes.
So this is my thing. And and Jay Styles made me think of this because one of the questions he asked me last night about boycott. Should Major League Baseball step in and block ownership from trying to relocate the team to Las Vegas? Because they're saying that what they've been doing is purposely not upkeeping the stadium, running it down, trying to make it as awful as they can to make it more of a case for them to relocate and move. Is it time for Major League Baseball to step in and shut them down?
But what would they do? If anything, Major League Baseball should step in, and if they wanted to stop anything from like that, man, they need to first and foremost do repairs to that Coliseum, dude.
I mean, sports have done this before. Sports have done it before, where they've blocked players, they've blocked, teams at some point, or they say, no, you can't have this, or you can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know specifically Houston Texans wanted to get the Oilers back, and they're like, no, that's part of Tennessee Titans. You cannot have that. So that's why.
So when they got the new franchise, they wanted to bring that old name back too. And Tennessee wouldn't give them the rights.
I heard somebody owned that name, man. And he wouldn't release it.
Yeah, they got the name rights. Whoever the owner, the McNair family, when they left, whenever they bought it, whoever they got this, they still got the rights. That's just OKC still has the rights to Supersonics. So if a basketball franchise went to Seattle and started a team, they would have to get permission from them to be able to name that franchise Supersonics.
And I couldn't see another Seattle. I couldn't see that. The NBA would have
Seattle Sound Waves.
They'd have to make them the Supersonics, though. For real. Hell, fuck.
They don't have to.
Fuck a sound wave. Fuck all. Nah, man.
They don't have to. I
I
mean,
know,
that's,
I know they don't have to, but you know what I'm saying, dog.
No, I got you saying, Reed.
That shit just feels weird without them being so
yeah.
far.
I mean, so it's just one of those things where, yeah, they could block it.
But it's
But would
inevitable.
they?
No, I don't think so. Hey, man, like I said,
Nah.
moving to California, living in the Bay Area, love the Bay Area to death. The Oakland Coliseum was getting rough back then, and for it to be still there, what they're playing out of right now is that's why the Raiders hauled ass. Like, yo, y'all not gonna give us nothing new. All right,
Yeah.
we can't keep playing at Alameda County Stadium, dog. Like, what the hell are y'all doing? They should have been tried to work something out, and they sold the team a couple times between when they were supposed to get a new stadium and not getting it. And that's like Golden State League. Oracle was just had a new name. You couldn't keep renovating that shit. It was only so much more you could do to where it was like, dog, we got to go. We gotta go.
Supposedly the mayor in Oakland, they had a deal set in place
Mhm.
that was going to allow them to put more money into getting a new stadium, trying to
Mhm.
keep them over there in Oakland. But apparently, like management of the Oakland A's was using the city as leverage so they can
Yeah.
get that stadium in Vegas. So they kind of waited till like the last minute, you know what I'm saying? And then they tried to accept that thing over there in Vegas. But it's messed up. You can see why Oakland fans is pissed off. Oakland A's
Yeah.
fans. I mean,
They
oh
should
well.
be mad.
But you got to support your
Because
team, though, man. You got to support your team.
yeah, but are you buying the excuses that some of the fans made to where they didn't go to support because of the conditions of the stadium? Because ownership purposely didn't. Because right now, you go to an Oakland A's game, it looked like the Bad News Bears stadium.
I mean,
Yeah.
but on top of that, they put a product out there that's worth seeing, dude. They haven't put a team out there that's worth seeing. You
Okay.
know,
Brian,
and
thank you for that note, by the way.
any one of
Yeah,
us,
that's a good heads up, B.
any one of
Okay.
us, when our team is even doing halfway decent, we don't mind spending money,
Fact.
our hard-earned money,
Fact. Mhm.
on the ticket to go out there and support the squad. But when your team ain't been doing shit for years, then why the hell would you think?
Yeah.
The only fan base that I would think loyal like that would be like the Cleveland Browns fans.
But
They've
I
been
would think
loyal like
Raiders were loyal
from
like that, and they left.
Raiders was loyal like that, but I mean,
Yeah,
Um,
but the football side is way different than that baseball side. Yeah, because
Yeah, that's
even
true.
when they were shit, the black hole was full.
Yeah, that's true.
So I
That's
feel you
true.
on that.
That's very
And
true. But I mean,
baseball is hard to endure sometimes when you're bad. Like Reed said, you keep giving me a bad product,
yeah,
and you want me to go sit out here in the middle of summertime and shit.
and look, you got 81 home games. You got 81 home games, and some of them are during the day on a weekday,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So how you making money?
yeah. People
How
gotta
you
work.
making money,
People gotta
right?
work.
and I heard they raised their ticket prices too.
Shit, they raised their price everything in California, man. I know that's the truth.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
I'm telling you, nigga, I would have been look, $10 tickets no matter where you sit. Just come out and support the damn team. $10 tickets. Let's get them out. Come on.
look, you can have a $10 ticket. That just means you about to buy a $20 hot dog. Understand that. They gonna get their money. Because that's the Rangers, man, that parking is ridiculous.
As long as it's a Hebrew national, it's all good.
That park is wonderful.
No, I'm not paying $20 for a hot dog, bro. Unless it's like a 3-pound hot dog.
What the boomstick cost, man?
About that.
And they got that
About
super
But it's well worth it.
Oh, it's the boomstick.
Got you, brother. Right. Speaking of Oakland, getting back to a person we'd love to start talking about on this show, whose name is everywhere, Mr. I'm loyal to my team, now rumored to want to go somewhere and win, Mr. Damian Lillard. How y'all feel about Dame, man? And can you see Portland really trying to deal Dame to get something?
Dame is going to probably give I don't know how much longer his contract is, but Dame is going to play for Portland this year. After this year, We'll
You don't see a
definitely
trade
see.
coming this year, Reed? You don't think they'll pull the trigger to get rid of him? Start over?
They better.
I think that's literally gonna have to come out of Dame's mouth. It looks the way that he's portraying it. It's literally gonna have to come out of his
Well, the
mouth.
way he's portrayed, but Dame doesn't have a no trade clause, and Portland doesn't have to be loyal to him. They don't have to.
They don't have to. But
I think
he's the biggest draw that they got.
Yeah, but he's the biggest draw, and they still ain't doing shit. And I think while coming off the season he had, you could still get a whole lot more for him.
He's got 2 years left. He's an unrestricted free agent in 2025. 2025. So he's got 2 years left.
One more year, then he's sniffing.
2, because it's 23, 24. The other 24,
and then 24, 25. Yeah. So at 25, yes, he's an unrestricted free agent. I mean, look, he did it to himself. Again, he had an opportunity to go places. People wanted him.
Loyalty.
You know, but the thing is that they dealt the people away from the team. And so it's him, and they haven't put anyone around him to help him win.
Where would you want to see him go, Jay? I mean, if you had to pick somewhere, where do you see Dame fitting in?
Man, that's hard. You know what? Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing him on either coast. If he goes East Coast, I wouldn't mind seeing him in New York. I think New York is a great place for him.
They just got Brunson. Why would they bring Dame Lillard in?
Brunson can do so many things, and Lillard doesn't have to be the focal point every play, every game, right? So if you have Randall, if he stays, if you don't, that's cool. But you have Barrett, you have Brunson, and you got Lillard. That's nice. That's nice. On the West Coast, I actually think Sacramento would be a good spot for him. I think Sac will be a good spot.
Not with Fox and a young rookie they had. I can't. Well,
I think that's perfect for him. Look, he's an aged veteran. He can obviously score. I think with Fox, he plays a little defense. I think he's good there. I think that's the fit for him. I just don't see him in Dallas. It's a dumpster fire, bro. Phoenix is bad.
Why is Phoenix bad? Because Kevin Durant's on the team?
Well,
hold on. Here go Reed. Fuck Phoenix.
Man, I didn't even say it. I didn't even say it. You said it for me. Thank you. I didn't say it. Y'all saw that. I didn't say it. Big Game said it for me.
I saw your eyes.
But your eyes turned red when we said it. You say cactus, you be like,
and it's hot in the desert. Fuck Phoenix.
Mavs, let's have a good offseason, please. Let's have a good offseason.
Oh
man, the Mavs can't have a good offseason. We have bad contracts. We don't know what Kyrie's doing, and Luka, man.
Mavs, let's just have a good offseason, please. Yes.
Where would you want to see Dame Lillard go? You think Stocks is halfway close on his destinations?
Somewhat. I think he had mentioned Brooklyn. I want to say another. I forgot where else or another.
Thought about that too, Brian.
Yeah.
See, Clippers. That's not a good look. That's not a bad look too. But
how far are they going to be healthy again?
How far are they going to go?
Kawhi
if we're
Leonard
talking contender. Shit. If we talking contender, that's.
In the East, I say Boston.
Why
are you making a do face? Trade him for Jaylen Brown.
I wouldn't make the trade.
So you're in the same situation basically if you Portland.
No. Why are you in the same situation? Dame can truly run the point.
Mm-hmm.
And what is like I said, if you're in Portland, you're in the same situation.
You got other people to help you. He has no Jason Tatum in Portland to help him.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jaylen Brown on the Portland side
He's
of it.
got nobody.
But
Why would
if
Portland?
Portland
they
pulls
would have
in,
to,
if Portland pulls in Jaylen Brown and a couple of draft picks, the draft is next
man.
week, by the way. They can
If
build
was a
the
spliff,
draft
we'd
to
all
build
be
around
high.
him.
If was a spliff, we'd all be high. The problem is
High
that
right now.
Boston, well, maybe Boston doesn't have anybody questioning that. Boston doesn't have anything to send over there.
Okay. So say, Will, you say the Knicks. That's not going to be a good move with Brunson already being there. You say you do so many things and not moving him there. He can't go to if he goes to Philadelphia. Was it Nick Nurse already said that he's going to build around Joel Embiid in Philly, and we don't know what the Beard is going to do. Who's now a shadow and a shell of himself.
But the Philly GM wanted he so desired the Beard, and he got him, and now the Beard was the Beard. Actually, the Beard wasn't bad. The Beard wasn't bad. It was the rest of the team.
Until you needed him to do what he needed to do.
He is what
y'all heard. Y'all heard Doc Rivers throw shade at him today, right?
Oh, ooh, that's surprising. Send Brown smart moves to the two. Man, put smart moves to the bench. Smart moves to the hey, bye. Go ahead and just let him go. Right.
Wow.
I'm smart moves to the two. He can barely shoot.
Big Game, what else we got, man? I got this question.
He could be
I got this question I want to ask Jay Styles.
All right. So, moving on to a little bit of NFL talk before we close things out tonight. Which NFL quarterback do y'all think is under the most pressure to have a good season this year?
Dak Prescott.
Kirk Cousins.
Yes. Man, come on, stop it.
That's a good one. I got
Kirk
one better
Cousins?
than that too, I think. But Jay Stocks, not just being a homer, why do you say all the pressure's on Dak?
Man, look, first of all, it is because he has a star on the side of his head. Because he has the owner that he has. Because people cannot stop talking about the Cowboys. And because he's now, 8 seasons in? And the running back, the receivers, all that stuff. Man, look. To me, and yes, I get Homer, blah, blah, blah. But you can look at, and you can say Lamar Jackson, but Lamar's coming off an injury. He's got a new receiver, so there's excuses. Okay? Not saying it's right, but there are excuses.
But Lamar's going to be under a different kind of microscope because of the contract he just got. Let's go ahead and keep it all the way 100.
Okay.
He will be under more scrutiny than Dak Prescott because of the money he just got.
Not to win a Super Bowl. Dak is expected to win a Super Bowl. Lamar is not. And you can say what you want.
Dak ain't won a playoff game yet. We need to start there first.
You're correct. But he's still under a microscope. He's still under the pressure. You said who has the most pressure? It's Dak and then Josh Allen right there. Is Josh Allen is like one.
Yeah, Josh Allen definitely.
He's 1A. Definitely. Because now people are saying, "Ooh, hey, let's look at these stats." Hey, you know what?
You got to think, man. Josh Allen not even the best quarterback in the AFC.
But they put him in the echelon. They put Josh Allen in the echelon.
He was there.
Pat Mahomes. They put him in there with Joe Burrow. He's always using them three people. Him,
and now
Joe
Aaron
Burrow,
Rodgers in the AFC, and not just that, he's in the AFC East with him.
Ain't worry about it.
You ain't got to worry about it. But you best believe Josh Allen gonna be looking over his shoulder with Aaron Rodgers in the same division.
Well,
they keep signing all these old ass ex-Packers. I don't care, bro. I don't care.
And Josh Allen just got the cover. He just got the cover of that new Madden too.
Yeah, he got the Madden cover.
He about to get hurt.
Hey, bro, that shit true.
Curse is real.
Madden curse
is for real, bro.
Madden curse.
That curse don't play, dog.
Man, there was one year that's like no one wanted to be on the cover.
Nobody.
Yeah, I think they realistically they should just put Madden on there since he just passed.
Yeah. They did. They put him on there.
I'm tripping. I'm a year off. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Anyway, so you say Dak Prescott.
Man, it's actually Deshaun Watson. Brian, you funny, dude. Ain't no way.
It could be.
Ain't no way.
Reed, you said Kirk Cousins?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's under a lot of scrutiny. Because Minnesota ain't been shit since he's gotten there. This is beef for real. And all the money that they invested into him, and he still ain't produced what he's supposed to do. And I'm pretty sure they was looking for a quarterback in this draft. Couldn't find one. Damn it, we got to go back with Kirk Cousins. We got to get they ready for the new era. They ready for somebody else new. But it's like you just stuck. You're stuck.
And I think Minnesota set him up too, because here it is. They cut their running back and solely relying on Kirk Cousins.
Prove it, motherfucker. Prove it.
So it's pressure on him. And neither one of you got Minnesota nor the Cowboys have done their quarterbacks a favor at all when it comes to the running back position to help them quarterbacks out at all. I believe one of the quarterbacks under the most pressure this season is Russell Wilson. After that poor ass performance he had last year, everything that they gave up for him in Denver.
That's not
Russell
that
get it done.
But that was him and that coaching staff not on the same page. That offensive, they wasn't on the same page. The pressure that I would see is that the fact that Denver Nuggets just won a championship. So then they'll be like, okay, now it's your time.
But they've already won Super Bowls. So I don't see that. And I think with Russ, I think people just want to see him play better. But if the team plays better, then they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. All right, you're better than what you were last year.
He got outplayed by Geno Smith last year, dog.
Play better.
A lot of people already wrote off and said shouldn't even be in the NFL or even started anymore. And here it is. That contract you got is upwards of $100 million left on that thing. Gave up draft picks for him. Shit.
He's still a starter, but he got to bring it. He's still a starter, but he got to bring it.
The system was better. It fit Geno better. Maybe he was a better coach.
It was the same system. Nothing had changed.
Well, but he's been in that system. Pete Carroll, right? He's been there as a backup. He knows the system. He knows how to fit in that system. Pete Carroll was able to, make it work for him. So, yeah, Russell Wilson was bringing in his own people. Hey, let me tell you how I'm going to run this offense. Like, wait,
Hackett was a jackass for that. If he ever get another head coaching job again, that general manager need their ass beat.
No.
Talking to football and talking to quarterbacks, just something I thought about, man. I wanted to ask y'all. If you're the San Francisco 49ers going into the season, who's your quarterback? Purdy or Trey Lance?
Purdy.
I got to start Trey Lance. I have to.
I agree.
I give him 2 chances. 2. After that second chance, it's it. All right, man, look. This ain't gonna work.
So your 2 chances, Jay, you mean he get the first 2 games and that's it?
I didn't say 2 games. I said 2 chances.
Okay. I just want a clarification on chance. I got you.
I like legit, like, hey, here's the game plan. Work the game plan, make adjustments. Can you make adjustments? Can you do that? Hey, you know what? It wasn't bad. We're good. But if we have 2 mess ups, we'll call it 2 mess ups, right? Like, I don't know what you're doing this game. Because plays are plays, it plays are plays. But if you have 2 games,
is this a general manager call or is this like a head coaching call? Because the reason I say this is because I'm sure that both of them kind of gauge, they be out there on the field, they talking to the players, but I'm sure they kind of gauge and kind of feel out, who the players will feel more comfortable with behind center. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not just a guaranteed person. Sometimes it's like, hey man, how y'all feel about Bro? Hey man, how you feel about Trey? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I feel like that can kind of somewhat dictate which way you're gonna go.
If it's a general manager decision, then it's definitely Trey Lance.
Trey
Do you know what
Lance.
John Lynch gave up to move up in the draft to draft him? So now you got to get that product on the field to make it look like you're not a fool and you're a
Gotta go with
contender.
the Caucasian and what? No, man. Look, you listen. The Negro QB cost a lot. Brock Purdy didn't. Okay, the Caucasian did not. He was very, 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 very cheap. He was the last dude taken. You know how much he makes? Like maybe like 300,000.
Nah, it's more than that. The damn league minimum is $1 million now.
Okay, he makes $1.17 million. That's what he made.
Oh shit!
He not. That's what he made. That's what he make. He don't make a lot of money, so it's not even a blip in the whole scheme of things, right? Trey Lance is making money because he's a first round pick. You traded up to get him. You put a lot of time, sweat, money. You traded people away just so he can feel comfortable. You got to start him because now as a general manager, you look stupid, and that's what the game was saying. You look stupid. I wasted all of this for just so he can sit on the bench so I can have Mr. Irrelevant starting. Damn. But 2 games ain't gonna knock you out of the playoffs.
No.
2 games won't.
And I put him in some games with some lowly teams. You know.
No, are you talking about Brock Purdy or Trey Lance?
No, Trey.
But you can't get to this point of where you just rotating dudes in and out of games because of who you playing. You got to get your quarterback and roll with it.
Yeah, not QBs. Everybody else, not a QB.
All right, and Reed, I know you got a question for Stoggs, but I got one for y'all. Do y'all see Mahomes and Burrow as the modern day? You already did got the fly. The modern day Brady and Manning rivalry that graced us for so long in the NFL.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes.
Any other 2 quarterbacks y'all see that can bring those kind of comparisons that you want to see get after and play against each other?
I thought it was going to be Mahomes and Allen. It was for a little bit, but Allen just can't compete.
I think ever since that championship game where Burrow and them got it, Burrow took that over from Allen.
Yeah,
bro, that dude, and the fact that both of those teams have beaten each other in big games.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brady kind of had Peyton Manning's number, but these 2 guys can literally beat each other, and it's literally like towards the end of the game, like you're on the edge of your seat if you're watching Chiefs and Bengals because it's like a toss-up. So I think literally you could go almost every year and be like, whoever wins this game is probably going to end up winning the championship.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
Or they're going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited to see that. I think, that made for good football a long time ago whenever you have that. And I know it's more than just the quarterback position, but it's what they sell, it's what they hype up, and it's it's quarterback touches the ball every damn play. So a very important part of the game.
But I like it because it also highlights your defensive coordinators. I like defense. So, it's that mind game of, okay, well, how can we get this quarterback to make mistakes?
Yeah.
And how they're going to get out of it. And I think that's the great part about Mahomes is he's a problem solver.
Right.
Whereas Burrow is a guy that's like, okay, not a problem solver, but you know what? I have weapons, and I'm going to make my weapons do it for me. I'm gonna put it in the right spot, and they're gonna do it. He's a technician. I love it. So I love watching them play.
Who they?
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
What are you talking about?
Hey man, who they? Who? What?
Who is who? Who is whom?
Hush.
Well, hey, we at that time of the night, y'all, where we're gonna hit y'all with our stuff.
Stocks, quick question.
What's up?
Why is Darren Woodson not on the Ring of Honor?
Man, that is a great question, and one that I think it's because people do not value defensive players like they should, especially the safety position.
That's your quarterback of the defense, though.
I agree, but if you look at the Hall of Fame, how many safeties, especially strong safeties, are in the Hall of Fame? There are not that many. There are not that many. Usually your defensive linemen, excuse me, or your linebackers are going to be the ones that go in, but it's very rare that you're going to see a cornerback or a safety in the Hall of Fame, in the Ring of Honor. We got linemen in there, offensive linemen, and nothing against the offensive linemen. They're great. But Darren Woodson should be in the Ring of Honor and should be in the Hall of Fame.
Been saying that. I never understood why.
But it's a bias. Yeah. No. It's a bias though.
You think Jimmy Johnson should be in there too?
Who?
Jimmy Johnson?
Who Johnson?
Jimmy.
Absolutely.
Oh, he should have been in.
Hall of Fame. Why is he not in the Ring of Honor? But we know
That's
why.
just personal. It's personal.
Yeah,
We all
that's
know
personal
that.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's petty. Petty. Look, Jerry wears the color petty. I do as well. I'm trying to be better, but petty is one of my favorite colors.
No.
I mean, go get the door some bullshit there for you.
You like the color petty too. Don't play game.
Me?
Me? Yes, game you.
Let's get it, fellas. Let's get it.
Petty ass.
The Chop Shop people, we thank y'all, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that
You
bell.
call it the petty shop.
Y'all know what it is.
The petty
Might
shop.
need to. Oh Lord. That'll be hilarious. Would you rather questions, man? Y'all guys ready?
The slut maker at the petty shop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, we gonna get some shirts made just for you. We gonna sell them jokers.
All right, go ahead there, Reed.
All right, man. Thinking from a superhero perspective, this could be the DC or Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys rather have an on-again, off-again relationship with Talia al Ghul, or Jean Grey?
I didn't know who to tell Talia al Ghul is.
Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
And when they Batman and it made a son. Talia Ghul. I don't need Jean Grey licking in my brain. I want that.
Oh yeah, Jean Grey got that mental telepathy shit, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That shit in Dark Phoenix too.
Yeah, she'll burn you up.
Yeah.
That girl is too hot.
All right.
Hey man, whatever we get late in the show, man, it just get real ignorant.
It gets hilarious.
Let's go.
For $500,000. For $500,000, 500,000. Would you rather fight a python in the mud or fight a panther in the forest?
What the fuck? I'm gonna say I gotta fight a snake in the mud.
A python in the mud.
I'm gonna pick a panther in the forest, man.
Or a panther in the forest. You can't see the panther in the forest. A python.
What if we fighting? It's like we done squared up, right?
I would say a python in the mud.
I'm squaring up with the panther. Now this fool is in the trees stalking me. My big ass is dead. I'm dinner. But if we can square up, I think I can get a couple punches in on him.
Bro, you won't, because you won't see him. The moment you square up, he gonna ease back. And then he gonna get in the trees. You're like, with the python, hey, he gonna slither. Oh, that mud is moving. Let's go.
Man, you know how thick mud is in the jungle.
It's gonna be slippery.
See no damn mud moving.
It'll be slippery.
I'm
okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Wow.
I might away like an eagle.
Would you rather have a Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker or a hardcore match with Mick Foley?
Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell.
Hardcore Mick
There's
Foley.
no way.
Mick Foley at them that go to death with you too. I know.
That,
you think I'm
and
crazy.
you want to be in a ring with that? Because guess what? You gonna be near death as well.
I've seen The Undertaker. He made me feel little. I like my chances with Mick Foley a little bit more.
Yeah.
Although he'll cheat. I got it. Don't trip, Jay. It's my would you rather, damn it. You can't answer it for me.
That's right. You get that barbed wire raked across your face. You like that kind of stuff. You like that. Okay. You get that barbed wire raked across your face and have real blood. Just, nah, bro.
But you could get choke slammed off the motherfucking Hell in the Cell.
That's cool. I'll get choke slammed in the ring.
No, man. Nah, you saw how he did Mick Foley.
I did.
Right through that damn thing.
And that is why when he picks me up, I say, okay, do it real gentle now.
No, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna work.
No.
Throw me on the pad.
No, bro. He ain't saying that shit.
I am. I know
this ain't gonna work neither. It ain't gonna work.
I know where you live. My people know where you live now. That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. But I'm not messing with Mick Foley is crazy.
I'm going a hardcore match. You only live once.
You will only live once. And that will be the end of it.
So you think I go in there and die? You don't trust my skills and my athleticism?
No.
Shit.
I mean, at least you get a weapon to use.
You know what? I want to see that. Let's get that going. Let's get Big Game and some tights and boots.
You can come out as the slut maker.
Oh shit.
Dude, you could be the next, what's his name? John Henry?
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
Chocolate, look at that.
Extra chocolate, the slut maker.
That ain't funny, man. One of my students
be like Mentos, the fresh maker. No. Big Game, the slut maker.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Getting someone thrown off the top of the cell. I'm not trying to get throw me into the cell. You can throw me into the cell. Now, I do that. I can act really well. But
that shit is fake.
Not if your ass unconscious. You ain't acting if you was unconscious.
When I'm unconscious, though, they stop. They stop because the ref is like, "Hey, you okay? You okay?" Right? But when they scraping that stuff on your face, look, man, I've seen bloodied wrestlers up close. That's not cool.
We ain't talking about that backdoor gymnasium wrestling you done been to in Fort Worth.
No. That's dude. We talking about. Have you seen Dusty Rhodes' face?
Oh, man. Well, you can see the razor marks where he cut himself and shit.
And Dusty Rhodes,
bro. Yeah, that's the way Mick Foley looked.
Mick Foley, crazy.
But that's not. He didn't cut himself. He would have bats with razor wire.
Yeah.
He's been hit with damn near every kind of weapon on the man.
Everything.
Suplexed on thumbtacks.
I'm gonna DDT his ass on a trash can, fool.
Hit with light beams.
That's what you think.
And then I'm gonna put him in my finishing move is gonna be called a slutty vegan.
Bro, that's what you think. But that's not how the script is gonna go. You gonna lose. Why
I gotta lose? McMahon is old and gone now. This shit can be written by me. BGSE Network is taking over. Goddamn it!
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. McMahon is gonna say no. You go down. That's how it works.
Triple H will tell you that now. Triple H will tell you.
He'll tell you that right now.
Triple
H.
That's what happens when you marry into the family.
I mean, McMahon's he's still there.
Man, he walking around with two badass hips. He barely moving around nowadays.
It don't take much hips to sign contracts.
Did you ever see the clip of McMahon got into the ring and hurt both his legs? Like both of them hoes just like shattered on him. Like
I loved it.
Damn.
Yeah, he was sitting on his ass the whole time. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Okay,
all right, man.
Yeah, got thrown into barbed wire. You sure did. I'm telling you, man. I'm not for that, bro. Put me in the hell and cell. All right. Come on, let's get to this man.
Mankind. Big Foley.
Dude love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One gotta go, fellas. One gotta go. Whitney. Mariah. Beyonce. Or Patti LaBelle.
Oh, easy. Beyonce. We talking about from a singing standpoint?
Yeah.
Jay Stoggs, you scared of the Beehive?
Oh, I thought it was like total package. Yeah, Beyonce. Total package? It might be Mariah.
I'm gonna say Patty if it's total package.
Mariah can't dance. Whitney couldn't either, but at least Whitney is Whitney. Don't nobody touch Whitney.
Whitney's voice alone give her a pass. She can't get eliminated.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're talking about a total package,
oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
Yeah, Mariah got it. Oh, total package, bruh. Okay,
so what's the stipulation then?
If you had to go to a concert and one of them you can't go to, it's 4 of them. You can go to 3. The other one you can't go to. Which one do you not go to?
Just going to a concert? Shit, as long as I can get me a Patti LaBelle pie, I ain't gotta go see her ass sing. Fuck that. Bye, Patty.
Wow.
Well, you just
I am 48 years old. My mom and them want to go see Patti LaBelle, not me.
It was, what's the names again? Because you tripping now.
It was Whitney Houston.
I'm tripping.
Mariah Carey, Beyonce, or Patti LaBelle.
Because I've seen Patty in concert.
Okay.
I stood next to her, took a picture. The woman is
I see
we
already know you're an old soul, Jay.
Man,
you're old soul. We know that.
I was trying to sneak a hand in there, but somebody was standing in the middle of us. So I was like, "Oh, that's what we're doing." Just like,
only you knew.
He said, "That's what we're doing."
That's what we're doing, huh? You stand in the middle, huh? Not Patty, you stand. Not me, the dude. You stand in the middle. All right, okay, cool.
You was up there trying to put your hand on Patty's yams.
Yes, sir. Like, I love your peach cobblers.
I want to love you, baby.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
I just want you
to know. Patty got some classics now. Don't get it too
Patty.
Bro, Mariah don't do nothing. She just stand there and say, "Man, Brian, I don't like it, bro."
What Brian say? Pull it up.
To Patty goes.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
Again, y'all have not been.
Patti LaBelle is Dwayne Wayne's mama on Different World.
That's so sad that you do that. That's so sad.
Why?
You know what? You know why? Because you're the kid that said, "Oh, Ice Cube, the actor." Like, nah, Ice Cube's a rapper. No. Ice Cube's he's an actor. I love his.
What the hell that got to do with her being Dwayne Wayne mama on
you see her. You don't see her as Patty the singer. You don't see her as Patty in La Chic. You don't see her like that.
Nope.
Like I see her like that.
I don't see La Chic. I see somebody mama making pies, and she got one bomb ass cookbook too.
It was LaBelle. Man, hey, look, that's cool. That's cool, but voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Yes, sir. That taught me
because you got a crush on somebody's grandmama, and I don't want to go see her in my concert. A choice.
There's a lot of people who are grandmas.
True.
That are my age.
We can't even see Whitney no more, but that ain't the point.
Yeah. And Mariah's crazy. Certified.
Crazy.
Shit.
I don't know. It's something about Mariah, dog. She
Shit,
be as
she
crazy
ain't
as she
lying.
want to be. Boy, you be crazy as the best bug. You made that face. Whatever.
Hey, I've been with crazy. Crazy is not fun.
No, it probably ain't, but
it's
I
not
ain't
fun.
been with. I ain't been.
It's
Yeah,
cool for a little bit, but it ain't
I've got
fun.
some crazy in my life.
I'm gonna give y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all 2 quick little tidbits. And I actually told this to my girl. Shout out to my girl. I think the best all around female singer, it's just my personal opinion. Best all around female singer was Whitney Houston.
Okay.
I just think her voice is just untouched. If I go male singer, I might just have to go Luther.
Damn.
I can't go there, man.
Damn. Like what? Now that I'm on the spot, I can't just pick. Luther wouldn't be my first go-to though.
Luther wouldn't. And
what about old Eddie Kane Jr. from the 5 Heartbeats?
Shut it. I would tell he was in a group and he needed the group. Let's be real with that,
man. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Actually, I would say Aretha would be my number one for the female. It is, man. There was nothing Aretha did not say.
And I learned.
Hey, man. Hey.
What about Gladys Knight? Where y'all put
I love Gladys Knight, bro. But she needs the pips.
What about Diana Ross? Where you put her? What do you put Diana Ross?
Diana Ross, let me tell you something. Diana Ross is the early version of Beyonce. She was good, but she needed a group. She was better with the group. Now, Beyonce is different because Beyonce has, other things, but the reality is there were people in the group that were musically better than she was, artistically better than she was.
Yeah.
That was
Victoria Lucky could sing better than.
And she can do other things too. But yeah, man, Aretha would be mine, and this is me being biased, but the best singer to me, in my opinion, is Chris Stapleton. Cool. Anybody that can make grown men cry on TV. Just saying.
Tennessee Whiskey is a fire ass song too,
bro. And if you hear his version of "This Is a Man's World,"
yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull it up.
Pull that up on YouTube.
That's an old school,
man.
But
pull it up on YouTube.
I will do that.
Pretty fire.
Man, great show, man. I appreciate being on here with you guys tonight.
Hey, I'll send the family out every time.
Hey, man, there's a lot of places y'all could have been this Wednesday night, but y'all decided to, to be here. So thank y'all.
Real talk, man.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Drafts had karaoke. Oh, you talking about them? Yes. Thank y'all for showing up.
I was talking about y'all too, but hey, it's all good, man.
You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with us tonight.
And make sure that you share this podcast with your friends, family, and enemies. We always like to hear from them, and make sure that you comment because we want to see it, and we'll respond back. One of us will.
Last time you replied to a comment.
You know how we do it, man.
One of us will.
Yes.
Y'all know how we do it, man.
I respond sometimes.
Shop here on Wednesdays. A Reed, Big Game, J Stocks.
Let's go.
And we're making slut makers.
I'm
watching The Flash tomorrow, so
for you.
How you seeing it tomorrow? Is it early release tomorrow?
Yes, you can see it tomorrow.
I might need to I'm not gonna let Jackson know that. I got stuff to do.
I'll call him. Jackson, let's go watch that movie, bro.
Anyway, hey man, thank y'all for tuning in for A Reed, the musicologist, the Buff Nerd, J Stocks. It's your boy Big Game James, and you've been kicking it in the chop shop. Give my butt.